When you walk into an open house this weekend, the agent who greets you at the door, do you know who that person works for? Because the answer changes what you should say in that room, and most buyers get it wrong. I'm Maureen Moran, and I've been helping people buy and sell homes in Chicago for 30 years. And today, I want to walk you through something that changed in Illinois in 2025, and what it means for you before you ever tour a home. So here's the assumption most buyers make. You walk into an open house and the agent there feels like a neutral guide, kind of like a docent at a museum. They're friendly, helpful, they answer your question. But if that's the listing agent, they represent the seller, not you. And that's not a personality thing, that's a legal duty. So everything you share, your budget, your timeline, that you absolutely love, that kitchen, they can be obligated to bring that back to their client because their client is the seller. And sometimes the agent is not even the listing agent at all. And they're hoping to meet buyers who don't have representation yet, which is fine, but you should know that that's happening. So let's talk about what your options actually are when you're in Illinois, because there are 4, and only one of them puts the agent entirely in your corner. It's designated agency. It's the most common and it's the most protective. Your agent represents you and you alone. The brokerage might represent other clients and maybe even the seller, but your designated agent's loyalty, strategy, and confidential counsel is entirely yours. The seller's agent, that's the listing agent we just talked about. Legal duty to the other side. They can give you the facts about the property. They cannot advise you on pricing, strategy, or negotiation. Dual agency, there's one agent and 2 clients. The same agent representing buyer and seller. In Illinois, that's only legal with written consent from both parties. And here's the part most people missed. The agent must remain neutral. No strategy for you, no pricing advice, no advocacy for either side, and no agency. If you're working with the listing agent's brokerage and there's a no representation agreement, you may get a notice of no agency. They can show you the property. They have no duty to protect your interests. Now, here's what's changed. As of January 2025, Illinois requires a buyer representation agreement to be signed before any brokerage activity can take place, including showings, virtual or in person. That agreement defines who represents you, what duties they owe you, and how compensation is handled. And I want to be clear about compensation because there's a lot of noise out there. It's negotiable in the amount, who pays it, and how it's structured. There is no rate set by law. In many transactions, the seller covers some or all of the compensation for the buyer's agent. What matters is that it's defined and understood before your search begins, not discovered while you're writing your offer. So before that next open house, before that next showing, ask one very important question. Who do you represent? It's a fair question, and any good agent will answer the question without blinking. And then ask yourself a bigger one. Do you want a neutral facilitator or do you want a dedicated advocate? I put the full breakdown in a free guide called Who's in Your Corner. All 4 relationships, the agreement itself, and the questions to ask before you sign anything. Links in the description. It's designed to be useful whether you work with me or not. And if you ever have a question about real estate, ask me. I'll give you a straight answer.